Ever thought about how our bodies actually fight off cancer?
It's wild, right?
Well, today we're going deep on this new discovery.
Mm.
Really changes how we see estrogen, the immune system, all that.
Yeah, it's a game changer for sure.
Get this. Brand new research. Duke University Medical Center.
Oh, wow.
Just came out. Science Advances, the journal. They're calling it How Estrogens Trick the Immune System to Secretly Fuel Cancer Growth.
Catchy, right?
So estrogen, we usually think, what, breast cancer?
Right.
Maybe a few other types, but this research is saying, maybe it's way more involved than we thought.
Yeah, for a long time now, we've known estrogen can directly make some cancers grow faster.
The ones with those estrogen receptors?
Exactly. But this research, this is different. It's showing that estrogen, it can actually mess with your immune system's ability to fight cancer.
Even if the cancer doesn't have those estrogen receptors.
Yeah, you got it. Insidious, isn't it?
That's kind of terrifying. So it's not just about estrogen telling cancer cells to grow. It's also like it's sabotaging our defenses at the same time.
Exactly.
How does that even work?
Okay, so think of your immune system like a security force, always on alert for danger. And a big player in this force, it's this white blood cell, an eosinophil.
Eosinophils, those are the allergy ones, right?
Yep. Usually we hear about them with allergies, but they're super important for keeping tumors in check, too.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, they're like the body's own security guards, patrolling, looking for anything out of place, including those cancer cells. And then, boom, they neutralize the threat. But what this research found is estrogen. It can actually suppress these eosinophils.
Stops them from doing their jobs.
Exactly.
So it's like estrogen is slipping those security guards a sleeping pill or something.
You got it.
Instead of raising the alarm about the cancer, they're down for the count.
Right.
No wonder they call it secretly fueling cancer growth.
Right.
It's like cutting the brakes on your body's own defenses. It's amazing, isn't it? Like how much we're still figuring out about how our bodies work.
Oh, absolutely. We're just scratching the surface.
So if estrogen is like, what, tying up those eosinophil guards, preventing them from protecting us?
Right.
What's that mean for actually treating cancer? This has to be huge, right?
Huge, yeah. This research, it's like opening a whole new door for treatment, especially for cancers that usually, they don't respond well to the typical hormone therapies.
You mean like when you said earlier this could be big for certain cancers?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking triple negative breast cancer. That's the one that's really tough to treat, right?
Exactly. That's the one.
So is there hope there now with this?
I think so, yeah. See, triple negative breast cancer cells, they don't have the receptors for estrogen or progesterone, or even a protein called HER2.
And those are what the usual hormone therapies go after.
Yeah, they're like the targets. So those older treatments, they haven't been as effective.
Makes sense.
But now, with this new understanding how estrogen messes with the immune system regardless of those receptors.
It's a whole new way to fight back.
Exactly. We can boost the immune system to do the work, even in these really tough cases.
So instead of just aiming at the cancer directly, it's like we're giving our bodies a supercharge to fight back on their own.
That's it. That's the idea.
Wow. Okay, and wasn't there something about anti-estrogen drugs? Like they could help with this whole brake system thing.
Oh, yeah. Remember how we were saying estrogen is kind of like slamming on the brakes of your immune system? Well, they found that using these anti-estrogen drugs could actually release the brakes.
Oh.
Let the immune system do its thing, way more effectively.
So are we talking about the anti-estrogen meds that are already out there or something totally new?
Well, there are some that are already being used for other cancers.
Right.
But what's really interesting is this one, lasofoxifene. Lasofoxifene, it's a mouthful. But they found that giving it to mice with cancer, it actually made immunotherapy work even better.
Okay, hold on. Back up a sec. Immunotherapy, for people who aren't familiar with that, can you break it down?
Sure. So immunotherapy, it's basically treatment that boosts your body's own immune system, helps it fight the cancer cells better, way more effectively.
Like giving your immune system an upgrade, basically.
Perfect way to put it.
Okay, got it. So lasofoxifene, it's like taking off the brakes A and D, giving the immune system a power up at the same time.
Exactly. 2 birds, 1 stone.
That is wild. This wasn't just about breast cancer, though, right? They looked at other types, too.
You're on top of it. They actually found similar effects in melanoma and colon cancers, too.
Melanoma, that's skin cancer, right?
Yep.
See, this is what I mean. It's like, who knew estrogen was so busy in there?
Right. It's suggesting this whole estrogen immune system thing. It could be a factor in way more cancers than we ever thought.
We had no idea.
It could be huge. And I think what's so cool about this research is it shows how interconnected our bodies really are. you know? It wasn't just find a drug, kill the cancer. It was about figuring out this whole dance between hormones and the immune system and how they all work together.
It's like we've been looking at the body as all these separate pieces, and now we're realizing it's more like this giant web, right?
Yeah.
One little tug over here can cause this huge ripple effect somewhere else, completely unexpected. It really is. Like, whoa, everything we thought we knew.
Totally. This one study, it's like finding this little thread, right? Connect the two parts of the web nobody ever thought went together.
And it makes you think, what else are we assuming that's just completely wrong?
Right. That's what makes this research so major. You know, it's not just about estrogen and cancer. It's about being open to, like, totally changing how we see things.
Yeah, totally. This is big. So, listeners, if your minds are blown as ours, go check out the full article. It's from Duke University Medical Center.
We'll link it in the show notes.
Definitely. But before you go, here's something to think about. If estrogen can be doing all this, you know, messing with the immune system in ways we never expected, what other weird connections are we missing? What other stuff is our body keeping secret?
It really makes you think, what else is out there to discover?
Right. That's what science is all about, right? Never stop asking questions, never stop exploring, and who knows what amazing things we'll find. This has been a wild one. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Until next time.
Keep those brains firing.